Welcome to Twisted Reviews.
Okay, we're back again with another review. First, to get started, I put my mic on and discovered that the little soft cover has come off. Let's get right into this. It's really early in the morning. I wanted to just get these done. So yeah, that's the reason why it looks a lot better in here lighting-wise. I know there's still a little glare on my glasses, but I look more awake than I am when I do these. Usually I do these in the midday or afternoon, but I look like I'm pretty much tired at that point, so decided to get them out of the way and do them early this morning when the lighting was better. The movie we're going to be reviewing today is Justice League, and let me start off by saying this movie is #1 in the box office right now, worldwide. Yet it bombed at the box office. And one thing I do not understand is how this movie bombed at the box office when it's #1. It didn't make what they thought it was going to make. This is the reason why, because I feel like a lot of moviegoers let critics dictate if they wanted to go see it or not. Which is sad because it caused this movie to bomb. And this is a really good movie. It was action-packed. Good action scenes, great acting, great everything. I don't understand why a lot of you are letting ratings and reviews from acclaimed critics dictate what you watch and what you don't watch. You're missing out on a lot of good stuff because of these people who have no taste. Everybody will say, well, what don't you like? Well, what movies don't you like? You always seem to enjoy everything. Well, because I go in everything with an open mind. I don't listen to critics. I don't look at ratings. Like, I'm pretty much a good dictator. I know what I have a good indicator of what I'm gonna like and what I'm not gonna like. This year alone, I think I've seen maybe 2 movies I didn't like this year. And I wish I'd stayed away from them. I feel very sad that, and very upset and angry how this movie did so bad because a lot of you listened to these tasteless critics. Because this was a good movie and you were missing out. Understand what the hate is nowadays about movies. There's nothing that will satisfy half you average moviegoers. I don't know what will satisfy you. Okay, when I first saw Ben Affleck as Batman, because I saw him in Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, as well as Suicide Squad. And I think I even hated on him more in Suicide Squad because I feel like the facial hair did not work for Batman. But in this one, I felt like his look as Batman is kind of grown on me because he does look like Batman. I will say that. I feel like it's kind of corny though when he's in the Batman suit and he has that very deep voice, you know, like Batman has. And then when he takes the suit off, he sounds like an average person. Because if you go back and watch Batman Beyond or Batman the animated series, he had a deep voice the whole time. Even as Bruce Wayne, he had the deep voice. I feel like that's how Batman should be portrayed. But I liked him in this. He's starting to grow on me as Batman. I hope he continues to do Batman. I know I read a lot of rumors that they're looking at probably getting a new Batman shortly after the Batman standalone series. I hope that's not the case. But I will say this, and no offense to Ben Affleck, but my Batman is still Christian Slater.
Christian Bale, you idiot.
Where's Robin in all this? Like, I feel like Robin should be somewhere along the line in this. Maybe he'll be in the Batman standalone movie. But yeah, I feel like Robin, I would love to see who they would cast as Robin. Let me know in the comments who you would think would make a good Robin. Let's go with Superman for a minute. It was cool to see Henry Cavill back as Superman because a lot of people, I think I read somewhere, a lot of people were going to be upset if they tried to recast Superman. But and I even read that too when they did the Batman vs. Superman. Who are they going to play Superman? There's only one obvious choice. That was cool seeing him again. And cool seeing Amy Adams again in both films, Batman vs. Superman and then in this one. I always like it when they stick with the actors instead of trying to recast them or kill them off. I feel like it's kind of playing with the intelligence of the audience. A lot of us aren't that stupid. Alright, so let's switch to Gal Gadot. In my opinion, the perfect choice for Wonder Woman. I mean, she is just absolutely perfect. She is absolutely perfect all the way around. Gorgeous. To me, she even looks like Wonder Woman. And also, she is just talented. One of my biggest pet peeves was when Wonder Woman came out and everybody trashed her for playing Wonder Woman. And they said, "Oh, and they were. This is coming around the time. This was coming around the time that a lot of people were kind of upset about how women were portrayed in film, and we finally get to see a lead woman. And when the movie came out, a lot of people spoke their minds about how she didn't fit the typical woman stereotype. You know, she didn't look like a typical woman because, you know, she, like I said, she was really gorgeous, and a lot of women don't look like that. Well, here's my take on this. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but you're not going to cast an average-looking woman to play Wonder Woman. That's just the way it is. Wonder Woman is a immortal goddess from the Amazon, and that's what they went with. They found a legit goddess to play a goddess. I'm sorry. Please don't give me heat for saying that, but that's what they were going for. You have to sometimes go for looks when you're looking at a character. Wonder Woman needed to be a goddess. She needed to look like one, and Gal Gadot looks like a goddess, plain and simple. Amazonian goddesses are supposed to be sexy and fearless and tough. That's what they found. Sorry, It kind of made me laugh there, and I was talking to a friend of mine about that, and she even said the same thing. They had to go for the look of Wonder Woman. I mean, look at Linda Carter. She looked like Wonder Woman too, and that's what they went with. She was gorgeous, just like Gal Gadot, and that was the way it was. I'm sorry, I don't understand why people get so uptight about these things. Like they cast somebody, they should have casted someone who looked more normal. What is normal? Ezra Miller was funny in this. I don't really understand how they can have two different people playing Flash, the Netflix series Flash, and then have him playing Flash in the movies. Having the other guy play... I don't understand how they can have two different people playing Flash. They got Ezra Miller, the actual Flash, in the movies, and then you got the other guy that's in the series. I do not watch the series. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I feel like Ezra Miller plays the role better. I've seen some clips of the show, and I feel like Ezra does a better job as Flash. I feel like he's been perfect as Flash. I feel like Flash is kind of like what Spider-Man was originally meant to be, like he was in Spider-Man Homecoming, the annoying little teenage kid, and that's pretty much what Flash is supposed to be too. And Ezra Miller had me cracking up in this. He is a really hilarious person, and great choice for Flash. I feel like they didn't disappoint, and can't wait for Flashpoint. It's going to be a good movie. When I first saw Jason Momoa as Aquaman, I really did not like his look as Aquaman. I grew up with the Aquaman that had blonde short hair, the green and yellow jumpsuit. That Aquaman is what I grew up with. But after watching this, he's kind of growing on me as Aquaman. But it's funny how they go from a blonde, short-haired character to Jason Momoa's look as Aquaman. I actually like his look. I can't wait for the Aquaman standalone film. It's going to be directed by one of my favorites, James Wan, who created the Conjuring universe and the Saw franchise, so that's going to be cool to see. Ray Fisher, he did an amazing job in this. He looked just like Cyborg. They got the look right. He looks just like him. So yeah, great cast. Great cast here. Can't complain. And the writing and story was great. Like I said, I don't get to hate. Good movie, great directing, great acting, great story, great writing, everything. I just don't get to hate. To my closing remarks here, I feel like this movie has set up for Man of Steel 2. It has set up, I'm not going to tell you how or where because I don't want to spoil it, but this movie has set up, or it had little hints that set up for Man of Steel 2. Great effects, great special effects, great action scenes, fight scenes. They're so cool. And I even heard, I even read comments that somebody said, "Oh, this was a horrible Justice League movie." Like, what did you expect from this movie? This was a movie that put together the legendary league here. I don't get, what exactly did you expect? Like, they're not going to do everything like the comics, people. It doesn't work that way. I don't understand why. Like, okay, if you took somebody who was a DC comic book nerd and put them in charge of the movie, it wouldn't be a very successful movie, because a lot of people, there's some people who do not read the comics or haven't read them in forever or whatever, so they're going to be like, this is just too much of what we read in the comics. They have to change some things in the movies. Come on, people. Like, I don't get what you want. What do you want? This concludes the review on the Justice League. Some closing advice: do not let critics and ratings dictate what you see, because you could be missing out on something that you'll really like and enjoy and have fun watching. So yeah, if you think you're gonna like it and you think it looks good, go see it. Don't go looking online. Oh, this has got a 3.0. I might not see it. No, that's just these tasteless critics giving it a 3.0, or these people with no taste giving it, bashing them and giving them such a low rating on IMDb. So yeah, go start seeing movies. Don't let them dictate you on what you should see. And I will see you next time when I review Pixar's new film, Coco. I just want to apologize for how heated I got in this video. This video was actually recorded, I can't even remember the date, but I know it was recorded in December of last year. It's already 2018, so I can say last year. It was recorded in December. That's the reason why a lot of these videos are going to be a little delayed, because of me being unmotivated and a little blue at times. So they'll get out soon. 2017 was a dark time in film. A lot of films were getting hate that they shouldn't have got. There was a lot of good movies that came out in 2017, and I saw a total of 62 movies in theaters. Only 3 of them I wasn't too keen on. And also, let me just get this off my chest here. I do my reviews and discussions a little bit differently than other people would do it, because I feel like when some people do movie reviews, they kind of just spoil the entire movie and talk about the entire movie from scene to scene, and that to me just ruins the whole experience for the person that's wanting to know about this movie. I give my personal opinion of this movie, and I just talk on different notes and things about the elements in the movie, instead of just sitting there telling you everything that happened about the movie, what scene I liked and what didn't I like. I mean, I could do that, but then what I feel like that would do is spoil the movie for people, and that's not what I'm trying to do. What I want to do is get people to actually go see these movies, because these movies deserve it, and they're really good films. I don't really understand the hate, and I hope 2018 will be a better year. There's a lot of good movies that are coming out, like New Mutants, Natalie Portman's new movie Annihilation, Winchester, I, Tonya, Death Wish, Jennifer Lawrence's new movie Red Sparrow, Alicia Vikander's new movie Tomb Raider, which I'm actually looking forward to that one, Love, Simon. Movies like that. And I just saw Insidious, which the review will be up sometime. That was really good, and I guarantee you some people are going to bash it, which I don't understand either. So yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest, and I'll see you in the next review.